Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the new era with Arsenal on the FM19 beta series. And yeah, today we face up against Atalanta from Italy in Serie A. It's the first game of the group stage. We are away from home and we've got a few sort of things to go about. First of all, we might also be playing Burnley in the Premier League, but it depends how this game goes. Obviously, the last game against Tottenham, the game just flew by. I did change it to key extended highlights or key highlights, whichever way. I've gone back the other way around today, and I did it in the game before, which we'll talk about shortly, and it gave us a bit more going on, so it might slow the games down a little bit, but if I can cut what isn't needed out from in between, then it shouldn't be too much problem, and we will drop the Burnley game in as well. So the last between the last episode and today, which I've recorded like literally a minute ago, well, probably a bit longer than that actually, because it takes that a while to get along through the game, but we played Brighton in the league. We did win 2-0, and it looks comfortable, doesn't it? But it was far from. It was far from it. They had a lot more shots than us, a lot more on target than us, and we scored 2 of our 3 shots on target. We just weren't at the races. To be fair, if you look at the lineup, it was a complete first 11 change. So I rested everyone who's going to be playing the Atalanta game. I mean, I did say the Premier League was probably my bread and butter this year, to try and do as well in that as possible, but we need to be doing well in the Europa League as well. So I thought against Brighton, if this was a better team, okay, they're not doing too badly in the league, but if it's a better team, then I probably would have not rested. But I thought I had the opportunity to. We should be doing well enough against Brighton anyway. So we played Peter Cech, right back. Lichtsteiner got his first start. Socrates made his first start. Mavropanos are brought up from the under-23s. So a Greek centre-back pair in there. Monreal played, did pick up a bit of a knock, but I think he's possibly just coming back or about to be coming back. Mkhitaryan come back from injury, played at right back. Torreira played with Xhaka in the middle. We stuck well back out on the left. I didn't really have anyone else who could stick out. I could play out on the left, so that's a little bit of a concern. Rafinha played the Ozil role, and Lacazette played up front and got the 2 goals. Now, that means he might actually play today. I haven't decided yet. We might drop him for Aubameyang, who hasn't done badly but hasn't done amazingly. Obviously, Maitland-Niles and Nketiah, who brought from up to 23s as well, and Guendouzi, whatever his name is, played come on as well. But yeah, good win, which leaves the Premier League looking as such. We are 3 points behind Man City, who still have 100% unbeaten record. Southampton have obviously dropped some points as well, so they now fall below us. Liverpool, Man United are still around above us, and Tottenham and Chelsea are creeping behind, along with Leicester. Still a familiar bottom 3 compared to what we looked at last time. Only 1 game has changed, so it's not surprising. Jamie Vardy has leaped into the the goals stats, and I think that's probably all that's changed really. Without further ado, we're just going to try and speed through this. Brought Lacazette in, stuck the faith with him. He's done the job last time. Now the stats before the game, I was doing a little bit of reading. I just saw it there as well. They've been playing 3-4-1-2 a lot, and it creates them a lot of chances, but it means they concede a lot. But they haven't gone with it today. They've gone with a 4-2-3-1, which is what they were saying they would go with. But all the news is about the 3-4-2-1 or something like that. Alejandro Gomez, how's he doing this year? 1 goal in 2. Not too bad. But I'm hoping we can get a good start here. I'm going to go assertive, and we're favourites here. Go and give the fans. I don't know what to get. Yeah, I just don't know what to say to get these players G'd up. They don't seem to go for anything particularly. No, they're just not going into it, and I've got good motivational stats on my manager profile. So we kick off here, right to left in our traditional red and white. They're in their traditional blue and black, Inter Milan kind of colours, if you like. And we have a corner very early on. Iwobi finds Ramsey. Oh, and it's cleared. So yeah, we're on the extra highlights. I think it's extended. So we will see a few more non-relevant highlights, but Ramsey picks up here from Ozil. We need to see some more of Ozil in this series as well. Plays a good ball to Lacazette there, but the tackle is put in just in time. And Ozil takes the corner. Back out to Ramsey, back out to Ozil again for a second chance to get the ball in, but he's tackled unfortunately. But it's all coming our way at the moment, so expect an Atalanta goal any time now. As we play it out from the back, Kolasinac runs forward here, a lot of space, but he plays a wayward ball to nobody really. But Elneny picks it up, finds Pereira, who's drifted inside. Not the best cross, and their goalkeeper Berisha picks it up nicely. But we're on the ascendancy. Ozil again dropping very deep. Pereira into Ozil, who's getting a bit more further forward now. Plays in Ramsey, who has a shot from distance. I mean, that is a little bit of a concern. We're going to try and maybe work the ball into the box a little bit more, just to avoid the long shots so much. Confirm the changes. We lost the highlight. Brilliant. That's still a thing. But it's the first attack here for Atalanta. But we get it clear, sort of. De Roon, I think he was at... Was it Borough last year? Villa recently? He was at someone who's gone down. Finds himself at Atalanta now. And if we can just pick it back up again, pinch it back. Oh, it's a dangerous... But it's a poor shot from them, and it's their first shot on goal. It's taken them 22 minutes, but it's another highlight for Arsenal here. Into Iwobi, who's drifted. We'd like to drift inside. He's gone completely the other side of the pitch. Complete rainbow run there, and then does nothing with it in the end. But we should deal with that better than we do. We put ourselves under a bit of pressure needlessly there. That is the Arsenal way, I suppose. Ozil into Elneny. Not the best ball, but Kolasinac rescues it. Finds Ozil, and that's a terrible shot. But it is a corner. It was deflected. It's saying Alejandro Gomez is getting too much space for his crosses. I haven't seen one yet, and they've had one shot on target, so I'm inclined to disagree at the moment, as that corner again leads to nothing. But it's just thick and fast Arsenal highlights here. But we lose out that one. That's something I want to see tamed a little bit, is throw-ins just being given straight to the opposition. How often does that actually happen? It's a terrible cross from Kolasinac, but it finds Ozil. And he's tackled again, but we're coming again. Ramsey, Ozil. I mean, it's got to be a matter of time before we score here, surely. Elneny. Iwobi. I thought he might go to Kolasinac there, and Lacazette has a shot in anger, but isn't really able to work anything with it. The way it's going, we might not be seeing the Burnley game. This is such a long game full of highlights. I don't know if it's because I've changed it to the extended, and the Brighton game was just a one-off with nothing happening, or the Tottenham game, rather. Just literally two teams cancelling each other out. I'm not too sure. It's Iwobi's just drifting in again. Surely that's a foul. Oh, and it's bad back pass, and Lacazette pounces 1-0 to the Arsenal. De Roon's poor pass. We saw one in the last episode against Tottenham against us. I don't know if it's a tackle or a bad pass, but it's their defender now who's done it, and it's De Roon. It's just a pass. We saw Steven Gerrard do something similar for Liverpool against Arsenal, and Thierry Henry pouncing and burying it in that game. I think that was against Westerveld in goal, perhaps. It's another Arsenal highlight. Half hour of the game only gone. Absolutely crazy number of highlights. I might have to have a look, maybe in an offline episode, and just try it with the key highlights and see if we do get literally nothing happening. Oh, Kolasinac, great interception there. Finds Iwobi. Finds Lacazette out wide, drifted out wide. Kolasinac. Ramsey. Kolasinac again. Out to Elneny. Ramsey. We're pinging it around the box very nicely. Iwobi. And it's another long shot. I mean, we're peppering with long shots and not really doing anything with them. Oh, it goes right through. Finds Holding. Ramsey again. Elneny. Out to Ozil. Good pass needed here. Oh, it's deflected. Nearly an own goal. But we are running rampant in this game. And, I mean, I can't help but think it's the highlight. As half-time gets here, and, I mean, we should be winning more than we are. Ozil lost possession more than anyone. What we're going to do... So we'll do the team talk. Happy with performance, keep it up, they're happy with that. Maybe look at changing Ozil's role. He's not playing very well. It's another Atalanta attack now, but we do intercept. Pereira, a great tackle, finds Lacazette. He's a bit isolated. We need to get the players up around him, but he's going on his own. Finds Iwobi. Drops it into Ozil. Finds Pereira. Good shot and a good save by their goalkeeper. So Ozil again with the corner. Back out to him. Don't lose it. Finds Ramsey. Oh, Barrow's intercepted it here and he's running at us. It's a good tackle. Check, Leno's got to get there. He does. Oh, we don't want them to score in their only shot, first and only shot on target. We clear it here. Needs to go to Aubameyang. He does. He picks it up. Iwobi. Can he free him? Look through to Aubameyang. He had the space. Iwobi out to Kolasinac. Good ball in here. Oh, it's good defending again. They give a corner away. Number 17 or 16. Free kick, edge of their area again. We can't quite put it away. El Neni. I mean, they've defended fairly resolutely. But we haven't had many. I don't think we had many clear-cut opportunities. There were a lot of just half chances and shots from distance and in anger. I mean, we deserve to win the game. We should probably deserve to win by more. But Lacazette's goal in the first half is the difference. We get the win. That's the main thing. We've got the 3 points on the board. We just need to see if we've got enough time to do the Burnley game. Bear with me 1 sec. Looking at the episode length so far, I think we might be pushing it with the Burnley game as well in this episode. Certainly while the games are doing that many highlights, that was a very long game, assuming I keep it all in there. I mean, if you don't see that many highlights that you in the cut and the video is a bit shorter, believe me, that was just highlight after highlight after highlight. So I maybe need to go back and look at maybe just doing key. If I play the Burnley game offline and see how that goes, see how many we get. If it's really like the Tottenham game and nothing happening, I'll go back to extended and try and figure out a way of shortening the episodes down and getting 2 games in if that's what you want. I haven't seen the comments from the last video yet, if there are any, about your opinions on that, whether you want to stick with the 1 or the 2. So we'll stick with the 1 for now. I'm basically going to try and record all of next week's videos tonight if I can. I've certainly got 2 down. If I can get the 3rd one, I'm planning Monday, Wednesday, Friday again, hopefully this week, with a few other things in between for the Tuesday and the Thursday. So hopefully that'll be the case. So in terms of next episode, then we'll probably skip out this month. We'll play these games. We'll come back for probably the home game against Steaua Bucharest, I'd imagine. Have they still got that? Yeah, Florin Koban, he was a big name on FM18. 1 in 2 for him this season. Yeah, so I think we'll come back for I'm not planning on just playing the Europa League games. That's not the plan at all. In fact, what we'll see how the results go and what you think, and I'll try and work in maybe and how the experiment with using the extended and the key goes about getting 2 games in, and we'll try and get these 2, Steaua Bucharest and Watford in, and then I'll have to see how my schedule's looking to try and squeeze in this series before the main release and getting it finished. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please do drop a like. If you're new here, please do drop a sub. I'm up to plus 60 odd subscribers now, so it's pushed on since FM19. I've had a bit of a jump, so if I can keep that going, get a bit of traction going for FM19, that would be amazing. Really helps the channel out. And if any comments, like I say, if you've got any comments on the format, how you want this save to take shape, that sort of thing, let me know. Anything in general you want me to look at, let me know as well. Yeah, so until next episode when we play Steaua Bucharest and possibly Watford, I'll see you next time. Take care.